Ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, we're back in season freaking 1. I mean, look at this. This is the old school stuff. We've got the old school logo. Oh wait, it's just season 6 of a April Fool's joke. As far as April Fool's jokes go though, that's really sweet. But just as there's some really cool and really good stuff, but there is a lot more to this than meets the eye. There is definitely some great things. Definitely some not great things. But I did hear something about a new world order. Yeah, you gotta just give them props for this. This is great. It gives me great memories of Season 1, Season 2, all the old WWE SuperCard games. The fact that they brought this out and they pull this out the bag is fantastic. So, got that A2K. Just what? Well, no. Congrats. That's fantastic. You know what? If you think that's awesome, let me know by liking the video. And also if you breathe oxygen. Whilst you're there, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, make sure you hit that big subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have, then sweet. Ring a notification bell. Now, if you don't know, we're on Wild Wednesday right now. Not only that, but we've also got the brand new NWO fusions and a bunch of other updates which are coming to the game. The first thing to talk about is the login bonus, which you can see here. We have got a Royal Rumble support drops in 5 days. And it's not a guaranteed Royal Rumble support. It's only a guaranteed Royal Rumble support if you're Royal Rumble or above. There could be anything from those. Then for anything from Royal Rumble upwards, I believe it covers Primal, Vanguard. Then you get this exclusive Triple H, which is the old school Triple H stuff. And on top of that, you get a login bonus for a Royal Rumble card at the end of the month, which is great. But there's more to it than that. And I want to know in the comments section what you think about all the changes, including everything that's coming up, because there is a lot of new things in this month that are going to be really sweet. It is a Triple H celebration. It's really cool. But like I said, with everything that's really cool, there's some stuff that's not so cool. Got a nice little bit of Wrestlemania loving going on here with the Brock Lesnar. You got Bayley, Naomi, Drew McIntyre, all people who are involved in WrestleMania this weekend, which is again on Saturday and Sunday. I personally am really excited to see what they do, considering it is pre-recorded. They actually taped it all in advance. D-Generation X card back as well. I might have to push to get this because that's pretty cool. That's like really cool, especially for an Attitude Era fan. Man, a lot of this Triple H stuff is great. If we go across the Team Battleground, in the rewards they have updated this with some grab bags, which I'm going to do right now. 17,000 BP. There's nothing better to spend it on, so why not give it a go? Ads open, Tyler Breeze, SummerSlam 19. We'll give it one more because again, there is nothing else to spend it on, and we're going to have a SummerSlam 19. Let's just not do that anymore. We've got ourselves some new legacy packs, which first of all, you've got your 5 times Superstar for 150 credits. This, I hope, continues throughout the month. It's really awesome and gives people a chance to get access to some of the older images that weren't available previously. Then you got Welcome to Season 1. This is a absolutely 100% free Season 1 pack. You're going to get yourself 3 superstars from Common to WrestleMania. That's super amazing. And you know, I've already said loads in the comment section because we've got so much to talk about. I'm going to say in the comments, what'd you get for your free Season 1 pack? Because you can literally get it now. Go to the store, get to the chopper. Let's claim it. 3-time superstars, Common to SummerSlam, WrestleMania Season 1. Just the nostalgia. This makes me want to go back to Season 1. Times are so much less complicated then. We didn't have 2 million stacked cards. I also Except that in Season 1, there was a lot of features that we have now, which they didn't have. You couldn't change images, and you only had 2 event modes, and yeah. Anyway, Season 1 cards. Oh, got Hulk Hogan. Brother. They got Rusev and Legendary Big Show. I might actually do a pack opening, some legacy packs during this. That'd be pretty sweet. But one thing that you might be able to get yourself for absolutely nothing are these NWO fusions. They've dropped today. And you've got a chance of getting yourself a Scott Hall card, which is Wrestlemania 36. But there's also a chance you get between a superstar between Goliath and WrestleMania 36. Now this works exactly the same as how the WrestleMania 3 fusions worked. You go for a Goliath to WrestleMania 36 card in the fusion, and if you're lucky, you also get the Scott Hall or Kevin Nash. And it sounds really great. 6 hours run time, so you're just going to be doing fusion after fusion after fusion, except wait. No, you're not, because it seems like there is a limit to how many you can pull per day, which seemingly is between 12 and 16. That is 100% lame. This only runs for 7 days, and the fact you can only pull 12 per day is horrendous. It's just... Excuse my language, but I said this on Twitter. Nothing like a nice little fire you to then piss over. Hope they consider it. The odds as well. Goliath? So WrestleMania 36 cards? Really? Just considering that they're quite rare cards as well. A little bit disappointing. I'm going to leave that in the past though, because we've got some Wild Wednesday cards to get. And these Wild Wednesday cards, I'm just trying to remember everything that I want to talk about. We've got Wild Wednesday Quest, which now can go up to WrestleMania 36. I've seen one guy on Twitter get the same card twice. So you got yourself a Pete Dunne WrestleMania 36 card twice. That man is incredibly lucky. I'm very jealous. Let us see what we get inside here. We've got Training Time. This got up to WrestleMania 36, I'm assuming. No, 2 Nightmares, so that's some kind of training. 4 tickets, which means we can get a ticket pack in this video as well. And you got a support card, which we're going to see if we get up to WrestleMania 36, is a Vanguard. Okay, so here comes the Wild Wednesday pack. Now, are we going to get WrestleMania 36? Probably not. At this point, I'd probably go for some, like, I don't know, some of the higher level Royal Rumble cards. I know a lot of people have been getting those. Let's go. Let's see what's inside. Is it going to be a WrestleMania 36 card? Let's do... No, it's a Royal Rumble card. Primal, Vanguard, Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is Bobby Fish. That is not going to help me in any way, shape or form. It is actually a pro. Okay. I'll take that because it's Star Catalog. Where is Bobby Fish? Okay, I'm gonna. Sorry guys if this makes your deck. I'm sorry, but I don't need it. It's going to be purely fusion food and for the card catalog. Now the next thing is really, really sweet. This is the really good part. Obviously, I've had some other good bits and pieces apart from the NWO fusions because of the limit. But here comes all of April's activities, and it does have an entire schedule for the month of April. Let's start off with reading this through in full. In April, we're celebrating Triple H with themed content throughout the month, card backs, a special edition card, and a very special redacted, which obviously we don't know what that is at the moment. We're also gearing up for spring, and the only way we know how cards and eggs, lots of eggs. It kicks off on April 1st with a special NWO themed feud. You guys know about that. You get a chance at Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, yada yada yada. On April the 2nd, they're going to drop the Triple H themed King of Kings pack, which becomes available with a chance at base WrestleMania 36 cards. A new Triple H card for the 25th anniversary, of his WWE debut can also be acquired via a special quest. Later in April, we'll introduce an all-new pack type, eggs on the draft boards, and spring cards that bring some new superstars to WrestleMania 36 tier. Stay tuned for more info on these guys. Here's the event schedule. So this schedule has been put onto a nice little image for you, and it does show a lot of rain. What, are they in Britain or something? Because it's just the weather over here is bad at the moment anyway. Which starts off with the NWO Fusion event beginning. Then you have Ring Domination tomorrow, which you guys may or may not know already, for Edge to get that pro'd. Then you have a WrestleMania themed draft board pattern. So the draft patterns are back. I did say there was a lot of stuff to cover off. So this is going to be throughout WrestleMania weekend. I'm assuming, given this, it's going to be from the Saturday and Sunday. I don't think they're going to be any more than that. Maybe it'll be 2 in 24 hours. Next week's Wednesday has a lot of question marks. Now, I have my own theory on this. If anyone remembers Season 3's Halloween event, or Season 4's Valentine's event, then you guys will know that there was a period of time where you could draft certain cards off of the draft board. Halloween part, you drew pumpkins. Valentine's was love hearts. And those cards, or those people, were completely hidden for most of that month. Then suddenly, Halloween cards or Valentine's card appear out of nowhere, and then you know what superstars they are, whether they're female, male, etc. I've got a feeling that as of April the 8th, they're going to start dropping the eggs on the board, which are going to be superstar cards with eggs on them. And then the cards will then become superstars later on, after Road to Glory, which says after that it's the spring card activities begin. So I would assume that for that week, you are not going to be able to know what superstars you've got. Mid-April, those superstars will start appearing, which will then probably link into new fusions that they're going to be bringing in as well. After Road to Glory is a Ring Domination on the 16th. Then the following week, you've got a Flash Giants Unleashed. Interesting, with a special edition. Now, my theory on this is they're going to be putting 2 events into one. I'm guessing the Flash Giants Unleashed is going to be a women's event. It could be the return of PCC, but I would guess not. So I'm going to go with Over the Limit. And the Over the Limit will be for the Triple H card. Or for, the Pro Triple H card. Or will be for something completely different. I have no idea what the special edition is. Maybe it'll just be a special card. Something else. But I would go along because I don't think anyone's going to want to grind a PCC and do Giants Unleashed at the same time. Flash Road to Glory then appears afterwards, which is going to be fine. It's going to be good. Last Man Standing ends the month at the end of April. As you can see, a very crammed month. There's only a lot to do, lots of different events. Interesting they're doing the Flash event so quickly. Maybe that's a sign of things. Or maybe they're just trying to speed it up to introduce new stuff in May. Who knows? But there is one other thing that wasn't so nice that I found out today. And that is that back in March, I think. Yeah, back in March, because we're now in April. Back in March, they introduced a special edition or limited edition Ric Flair pack. They included the card you couldn't get unless you opened these packs. Now, unfortunately, these packs, whilst they've gone, the card has now appeared in, well, everywhere. You can put it off the board, you can get it on Wild Wednesday, you can literally get anywhere. And I have to say, I think that's really backhanded. Now, someone has said, first of all, that in the advertisement it says limited edition pack. I don't think that really justifies this because the wording is very misleading. Considering the card was only available in that pack. For them to now ask you, or effectively ask a 12,000 credit asking price for that special card and then to just drop it in the next month, I feel and think that that's a bit backhanded. And quite frankly, you would have an argument for potentially misleading or even false advertising. I'm not saying they have, but I think there does need to be something come from the guys at Cat Daddy and 2K or 2K to explain basically the thoughts behind that. Whatever the answer is, either way, it's a bit of a nasty little move. And quite frankly, if it wasn't going to be an exclusive card, they should have stated it. The same way they should have stated the NWO fusions, you can only get 12 per day. Overall, this kind of stuff is going to leave a nasty taste. And I know for me personally, the second I see a pack that says limited time pack, then you can forget it. I'm not going to waste my money on stuff like that in the future, because I did the Ric Flair card thinking to myself, this is going to be a card you're not going to be able to get again, and just done a complete 180. And you know what? I don't blame people for being a little bit annoyed about it. Anyone who did it has the right to be a bit angry. I know I'm going to be reaching out to them with my thoughts about it, and I don't know where that's going to get me, but you should, if you at all feeling aggrieved by this, you should hit up their support team and at least tell them you're not happy with it and see what happens. I just don't like it as a move, considering it's stated limited time. Yeah, not cool. Now, as we come to the end of this, we're going to get ourselves our first NWO fusion. Now, the likelihood in this 7 days is that getting Kevin Nash for Scott Hall is going to be really difficult. So, I'm just happy to get myself a WrestleMania 36 card at some point. That'd be nice. I'm not going to speed any of these up apart from this one, just for you guys. And yeah, I'd have to say that this is bittersweet. I liked... There's so much to like about what I've done today, and there's also a few things that are just really, really not so great. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, what your thoughts are on the whole season 1 thing, and also what you got in your Wild Wednesday, or if you've done the fusions, what you got for your fusions in the comments down below, or your season 1 packs. Anyway, peace out, people. I will see you guys in the next one. Smack the like button if you breathe oxygen, or you know what, if you enjoyed the whole season 1 thing, subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on if you are brand new. Let's do 330. Let's see what we get inside. If it's a pack, I believe you get a chance at it. It is a Gothic card. That just tops it off, and now I can't do another one for another day. Laters.